Above Lake TAAL this week, a pillar of smoke and flame and steam. It mushroomed at one time 10,000 feet into the air, a funeral pyre for hundreds of Filipino villagers and fishing families. Most were trapped in their beds when the volcano boiled over after 54 years of smouldering serenity. Today, 9 days after the eruption, the exact death roll is still uncertain. First reports of up to 5,000 killed have been discounted, but officials say the final figure will certainly exceed 500. Its setting had become a tourist paradise. For half a century, it had lived down its sinister history, until last week.
TAAL Island now has become a desert, covered by some 9 inches of ash thrown up by the volcano, still rumbling 3 days after its first major explosion. The eruption of the volcano came as a complete surprise. Volcano experts have been over onto this island as shortly as 2 weeks before the explosion. They'd predicted that it was completely safe for the 4,000 inhabitants of the island. When the volcano went off at 2 o'clock on the morning of last Monday, it came with complete surprise. There were no preliminary rumbles. No warning at all was given to the people who lived here. Within 3 hours, it's estimated that some 500 people had died.
Much of the island died with them. Beneath the rain of white-hot ash, trees became petrified. Mud and ash lay 10 feet deep in places. Cattle struggle out of it, only to be suffocated by sulfur fumes. Behind them, the human survivors left devastation and memories of the warning that was ignored. The experts had told them it was safe to stay, but when the August danger signals appeared, relatives on the mainland appealed to the people of TAAL to leave. They said no, it was time to bring the rice in. They would wait for the first rumble. When it came, it caught them sleeping, and there is no rice to harvest on TAAL today. Some villages were engulfed by the blanket of lava and ash. In others, just a house here and there was left standing. Nobody yet knows whether the families who lived here have survived, whether they'll return to build again, with the help of the £45,000 disaster fund set up by President Macapagal of the Philippines. Soon after the disaster, when it was feared that fresh eruptions were imminent, the government stopped people returning and police put the island out of bounds.